Blood Moon. Mysteries. The small town of Willowbrook held a secret, a magical well hidden deep within the heart of the woods. They said this well had the power to erase painful memories, to free you from the chains of your past. It sounded like something out of a fairy tale, a glimmer of hope for those burdened by their own history. I'd heard whispers of its existence, and with a heart heavy with regrets, I knew I had to see it for myself. The well wasn't grand or ornate, just a simple stone structure surrounded by nature's embrace. Its water was crystal clear, reflecting the sunlight like a pool of liquid diamonds. It was as if the well itself held a promise to rid me of the memories that haunted my every waking moment. I stood before the well, the weight of my past like a heavy shroud. My memories were a tapestry of pain and mistakes, a constant reminder of the person I had once been. The temptation to let go was overwhelming, to toss my memories into the well and watch them disappear like ripples on the surface of the water. With a deep breath, I closed my eyes and let the memories flow through my mind, the heartbreak, the loss, the moments that had carved scars into my soul. I reached inside myself and, one by one, plucked those memories from their hiding places, placing them into the well. It felt like releasing a burden, like finally setting down a backpack that had been too heavy to carry. As the memories hit the water, a soothing sensation washed over me. I felt lighter, as if a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. But as I opened my eyes, I realized something was wrong. The memories weren't just disappearing, a part of me was disappearing with them. It was as if my identity was unraveling, piece by piece. Panic gripped me as I stumbled back, my mind a whirlwind of confusion. Who was I? What had I done? The faces of loved ones were becoming fuzzy, their names slipping through my fingers like sand. The town, the well, even my own reflection in the water, they were all slipping away, like a dream upon waking. I wandered through the town, an empty shell of a person. People greeted me with warmth, but their familiarity was met with my confusion. I smiled and nodded, pretending I knew who they were, pretending I was the person they saw before them. But inside, I was lost, adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Days turned into weeks, and my attempts to piece together my fragmented identity were futile. I had become a ghost in my own life, a stranger to the people I once held dear. I had traded my painful memories for an emptiness that was equally agonizing. One night, as I wandered aimlessly through the town, a figure emerged from the shadows, an old woman with eyes that held a knowing glint. She introduced herself as Clara and explained that she was the guardian of the well, tasked with warning those who sought to erase their memories. "You traded your past for your present," she said, her voice a soft caress. "But in doing so, you lost the threads that connect you to who you are." Tears welled in my eyes as I realized the gravity of my decision. I had been so consumed by my pain that I hadn't considered the cost of erasing my memories. The past wasn't just a collection of painful moments, it was a tapestry that shaped me, that defined me. Clara extended a hand, offering a chance to reclaim what I had lost. "It's not too late to retrieve your memories from the well," she said gently. "But be warned, the path won't be easy. You'll have to face your pain head-on, but in doing so, you'll find your way back to yourself." With Clara's guidance, I embarked on a journey to retrieve my memories, to confront my pain and reconcile with my past. It wasn't easy. Facing the ghosts that had haunted me for so long was a battle in itself. But with each memory reclaimed, I felt a surge of strength, a reconnection to the person I had once been. As I stood before the well once more, memories held tightly in my grasp, I felt a profound sense of gratitude. The well had given me a choice, a chance to let go of my pain, but it had also shown me the importance of embracing all aspects of myself. I tossed the memories back into the well, this time with a sense of understanding and acceptance. The waters of the well shimmered, and as the memories faded, I knew that I wasn't erasing my past, I was reclaiming it. The pain was still there, but it was a part of me, a part of my story that had shaped me into the person I was becoming. As I walked away from the well, a newfound sense of purpose filled me. I was no longer lost. I was on a journey of self-discovery, a journey to heal and grow. And with each step, I carried my memories with me, not as a burden, but as a reminder of the strength that comes from embracing the entirety of who we are. Gather round, because I've got a story that'll send shivers down your spine. It all started on a chilly night, with a bunch of us friends looking for a thrill that'd give us bragging rights for life. We'd heard whispers about this ritual, the reflection ritual they called it. Supposedly, it could give us a sneak peek into our own futures. Yeah, I know, sounds like the plot of some creepy movie, right? So there we were, in an old abandoned house that looked like it had seen better days. We were a motley crew, for daredevils who thought we were invincible. We gathered in a circle, each of us holding a mirror, chanting words that felt like they'd been stolen from a forgotten language. I couldn't help but feel a knot in my stomach, a mix of excitement and unease. The air grew heavy, like the world was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. And then, it did. As we passed the mirror around, I saw my reflection, but it was like looking through a cracked window into another dimension. My heart raced, my palms grew sweaty, and the feeling of dread gnawed at me like a persistent itch. Then, as if on cue, the room filled with screams. But it wasn't just one scream, it was a chorus of terror that echoed in the walls. We all looked at our mirrors, and that's when it hit us like a freight train. We saw it, the same thing in every mirror. The same horrifying event playing out, over and over again. Our own deaths, vivid and chillingly real. It felt like time stood still, like reality had been twisted into a nightmare we couldn't wake up from. We locked eyes, and the unspoken understanding passed between us. This wasn't a joke, this wasn't a game. This was something else entirely. Fear gripped us like a vice, and in that moment, we were bound together by a shared destiny we couldn't escape. As the shock settled in, we knew we had a choice to make. We could let fear paralyze us, or we could fight for our lives. And let me tell you, there's something about facing death head-on that lights a fire under your backside like nothing else. We were determined to change our fates, to take destiny into our own hands. We spent nights poring over old books, scouring the internet for answers, trying to decipher the ritual and its twisted aftermath. We had to piece together the puzzle, find the loophole that would rewrite our futures. It wasn't easy, and the tension in the air was palpable. But as each day passed, we grew stronger, united by the single purpose of defying the horror we'd seen. Our friendships deepened, forged by the weight of our shared experience. It was like we were bound by an unbreakable bond, each of us playing a role in the other's survival. We knew we had to act fast, before the future we'd seen became a reality. And then, the day of reckoning arrived. We gathered once more, holding the mirrors in our trembling hands. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. We stared into the mirrors, our breath held, hearts pounding like war drums. But this time, the reflections were different. We saw ourselves, alive and well, standing strong in the face of the darkness that had tried to claim us. Tears filled our eyes, a mix of relief and triumph. The mirrors had lost their power over us. We'd broken the cycle of doom. We had rewritten our destinies, defying the odds stacked against us. It was a victory that tasted sweeter than anything I'd ever experienced before. And as we left that place, a newfound sense of camaraderie enveloped us. We'd faced death itself, stared into the abyss, and come out on the other side stronger than ever. It was a reminder that the unknown might be terrifying, but our ability to stand together and fight for our lives was an unstoppable force. So, my friends, next time you find yourself facing the darkness, remember this tale. remember that even in the face of the most horrifying visions, our strength, unity, and determination can rewrite the script of fate. And as we walk into the unknown, we do so with the knowledge that we have the power to change our destinies, no matter how dire they may seem. Which story did you like best? Comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again.